Hey everybody, Quincy Point Hunter here. This started out to be a 5 favorites challenge. Well, tell you what, I'm going to quit gluing my points into the frames because there's just no way I can separate them or even, you know, string out what I show. But I'm going to show you this and let you see what I've got. This is probably oh, maybe half of my flint collection. Now see this right here? I think that's some form of Dalton. It's just a guess, but I think it is. And this was one of the first big points I found. I think it might be a Sedalia. That's the closest I can find to it in Overstreet. It's about 4 and a quarter to 4.5 inches long. There's my first drill that I found. That was exciting. Then this right here I found when I was, this one right here, I found when I was about 14 in Louisa County, Iowa. My brother and I were on a fishing trip with my favorite grandparents, and I found it in a drainage ditch that had been, the county had worked on. The ditch ran into the lake where they had the campgrounds. Anyhow, that was sticking out of the top of this pile of mud that they'd scooped out of that drainage ditch. Pretty neat needle point there. There's one of my favorite bird points. That right there. Now, that point, I don't know if you can see the colors or not, for sure, but it's pink and gray and white swirled. Real pretty colors. And then, I think this is a harden. It's pink on the base and white. And I told my wife, I said, well, I think that's a harden. And she said, well, it ought to be a harden. It's made out of rock. So I said, yeah, right. Anyway, now that little bifurcated one there, I think, is pretty sweet. That right there is a Scott's Bluff that came out of a creek. Been in there quite a while. And this, my wife found. It's like a slice of apple. It's wide along the back here, and then it's got a blade along there, and then either a hafting or an attachment to be carried around the neck placed there. It's different. Okay, then let's see, what other ones do I... Well, let's see here. This one right here, and this one, and that one, and that one. I found all in the same area on the same day. It's like, well, we're going to pitch the oldies. They're, you know, I guess that's the way it was. I don't know. Now this is like maybe a paint bowl thing. It's real shallow, but it's dished out like a bowl. And then there's an old one right there. Got a heck of a stack on it, but they went ahead and finished it anyhow. It's kind of neat. Bifurcated blunt. This I found on an archaic site. It's beveled on both edges. Don't know what kind it is, but I think it's pretty old. And it's that I guess you'd call a heartbreaker, but to me it's close enough to go on a frame. It's a Snyder that I found. One and only ads that I have. And then this eccentric, I don't know what it is to call it other than an eccentric. But it was, it's kind of neat. And of course I got all my triangles. Big one there. I think that's called a Texas triangle knife. Not sure, but that's what I heard it called. Okay, well, hope you enjoy this. Thanks for watching.